Oh, hey there, welcome back. Today we're diving into a head-to-head comparison that I know a lot of you have been asking about, the Amazfit Helio Strap versus Whoop versus Polar Loop. Three bands, three different approaches, and one big question: which one is actually worth strapping onto your wrist or bicep every single day? So let's set the stage. On one side, you've got the Amazfit Helio Strap coming in hot at just $99 with no subscription. This thing has been Amazfit's bold attempt to take down Whoop by giving you all-day health tracking, recovery metrics, sleep scores, and even something they call biocharge, which is basically like Garmin's body battery. It's sleek, affordable, and most importantly, you don't have to keep paying to use it. Then, of course, there's the heavyweight of the category, the Whoop strap. Whoop doesn't sell you a device so much as it sells you a membership. You get the strap for free, but then you're locked into a subscription that starts at around $199 per year, and the latest model costs even more over time. In exchange, you get deep strain and recovery tracking, a super polished app, continuous updates, and integrations with training platforms like Zwift and Garmin. It's basically the gold standard, but only if you're okay with your wallet taking a workout too. And finally, the newcomer, the Polar Loop. Now this is Polar's answer to Whoop-style screen-free tracking. The big selling point, like Amazfit, it's a one-time purchase. You drop about $179 and that's it. No subscriptions, no hidden fees, no paywalls to unlock your own health data. It's slim, lightweight, swim-proof up to 30 meters, and it plugs into Polar's already well-established Polar Flow ecosystem. Alright, let's break it down. Price and value. This one's easy. If you hate subscriptions, Whoop is automatically out of the running. In just 2 years, you'll have paid double the price of a Polar Loop, or nearly 4 times what the Helio Strap costs. So, if affordability is your main priority, Helio takes the crown here at $99. Polar is close behind, but still nearly double the cost. Whoop, expensive, no matter how you slice it. Design and comfort, all three are screenless, which is the whole point. No distractions, no glowing numbers at night, just pure background tracking. Amazfit offers both wristbands and now bicep straps, which is great if you don't want something on your wrist 24/7. Polar Loop is slim, light, and waterproof enough for swimming. Whoop is praised for being so unobtrusive, you can forget it's there, and it has a unique charging on the go system that means you never have to take it off. That's a clever win for Whoop. Battery life: Whoop lasts up to 14 days and charges while you wear it. Polar Loop runs about 8 days, but you do have to take it off to charge. Amazfit Helio Strap hits around 4 or 5 days, depending on how you use it. So, in pure convenience, Whoop wins, but if you don't mind a quick recharge, the others aren't bad. Sensors and tracking: Whoop pulls ahead here with extra biometrics: heart rate, HRV, strain, recovery, skin temperature, blood oxygen, and more. Polar keeps it simpler with its reliable Precision Prime heart rate sensor, not flashy, but accurate. Amazfit sits somewhere in between. It covers steps, heart rate, calories, activities, sleep, and its special biocharge score. Recent firmware updates have also made it far more reliable, especially with AI activity recognition and improved sleep tracking. Sleep and recovery. This is where things get interesting. Whoop is still the most in-depth, offering granular insights into recovery and strain that athletes swear by. Polar does a very good job with recovery scores and bedtime recommendations, but it's not quite as detailed. Amazfit's biocharge and sleep updates have made huge improvements though. It might not be as advanced as Whoop, but it's surprisingly good for the price. Workout detection: Whoop is smart. It can figure out what activity you're doing without you telling it. Polar can detect movement but usually just calls it indoor activity unless you log it manually. Amazfit has gotten much better thanks to firmware updates, but it still doesn't auto-label workouts beyond AI-detected activity. So Whoop clearly has the edge for athletes who want precise logs, ecosystem, and integration. If you're already in Polar's world with their watches and cycling computers, the Loop is a seamless fit. Whoop shines if you want integrations with third-party training apps. Amazfit, it's mostly locked into its own Zepp app ecosystem, which has improved a lot but isn't as connected as the others. Water resistance Polar wins here. 30 meters. Swim all you want. Amazfit is splash-proof and fine for workouts, but not a swim band. Whoop sits in the middle with 10 meters, fine for showers and surface swims, but not deep diving. So what's the final verdict? If you want the deepest insights and don't care about cost, Whoop is still the king. It's pricey, but athletes who live and die by recovery data love it. If you want something more affordable with no ongoing costs but still solid recovery and sleep tracking, Polar Loop is a great middle ground. It's subscription-free, slim, and reliable. But if you're really hunting for value, something that gives you recovery scores, activity tracking, sleep metrics, and no subscription for just $99, the Amazfit Helio Strap is honestly the sleeper hit here. It doesn't have all the polish of Whoop or the heritage of Polar, but it's affordable, improving with updates, and low risk to try. At the end of the day, it comes down to one question: do you want maximum data at maximum cost, steady reliability with no strings attached, or a budget-friendly underdog that's getting better every month? Whichever way you lean, these three bands prove one thing: the age of screen-free, always-on health tracking is here to stay. So now I'll throw it back to you. Which team are you on? Are you sticking with Whoop, tempted by Polar, or curious about Amazfit's budget-friendly gamble? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I'd love to hear what you're strapping on your wrist these days. And hey, if this video helped you out, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Trust me, we've got plenty more comparisons coming.